Do you remember when your parents said breakfast, the most important meal of the day? Well, the parents were right. Many of you right now are getting ready for breakfast. Let me suggest an alternative. This guy here is Chef Joseph Black. Chef Joseph is the executive chef for Big Bad Breakfast, and we're lucky enough to have one of those here downtown now on the North Shore. Chef, good to see you.
Good to see you.
You guys have got an amazing menu here. Incredible biscuits. You've got cat head chicken biscuits, steak and eggs, sort of a couple of different versions of Eggs Benedict, and it's all fresh and it's all done locally in-house.
In-house, yes. We make our biscuits, our jams, our jellies, all of the things like that. We whip our own eggs, we whip our own butter. We try and do everything that's possible in-house, make our own dressings and all.
It's amazing. If you haven't been, you owe it to yourself and the family to go check them out. Big Bad Breakfast. Speaking of which, down here, looks like we have an omelet on deck. Tell me about this omelet.
Yes, this is our Creole omelet. It has our andouille sausage, shrimp, red onions, and these are our tossed greens with our house-made sherry vinaigrette and tomato gravy on top.
That tomato gravy is absolutely mouth-watering. You think tomato, gravy, the two of them might not go together. In this case, it's a match made in culinary heaven.
It's very good. It has a little heavy cream in it, so it's a little bit like a bolognese sauce if you've ever had one of those before.
Oh, yeah, without doubt. And Big Bad Breakfast is not exclusively breakfast, far from it. They also have an outstanding lunch menu. What do you have here?
This is what we call our Screaming Demon, which is a version basically of a fried chicken sandwich. And we brine our own chicken. We have a house-made pickle brine that we use. We let it brine for 2 to 8 hours. And we pull it out and we soak it in buttermilk. And we make our own breading. Flash fry it for 6 minutes. Yeah, we go through the whole process.
Wow. And this is a tall sandwich.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's a 6-ounce chicken breast to start with. After it's breaded and fried, it's probably as much as you'd want to have for lunch.
No doubt about it. What do you serve up with that?
Well, these are our house-made hash cakes, and what we do is we shred hash browns, we press them until they form into a cake, and then we bake them off, cut them, and deep fry them.
All right, everyone loves French fries. Tell me about these.
Yeah, these are have the skin on. They have a stealth coating on them, which keeps them nice and crispy. And we also do an in-house fry seasoning that we put on.
More of your in-house this.
Well, we try to keep it as in-house as possible.
Fresh and local seem to be two of the key elements in making Big Bad Breakfast a success.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Why?
Well, I think if you're hands-on with it and it's not just brought in and you're opening boxes and cans and warming those up, you know, you have a little bit more of an investment in it, and you can easily fix the product if there's an issue or if there's any sort of thing you want to change about it.
And your founder, Chef John Current's a James Beard winning chef, and that's no easy thing to achieve.
It is not. They are very few and far between, and I'm very fortunate to be working with him on this project.
He's also pretty successful. He's got, what, 20 or 21 Big Bad Breakfast restaurants. Most of these are around the South, and they're all good. You've got coffee for sale, I mean, that you can take home and brew yourself. You've got incredible cookbooks as well, and each of these cookbooks has been, how do you say, authenticated by Chef John Currents himself. A little guy that you probably never heard of endorsing John and the cookbook. The little guy, Emeril Lagasse. Doesn't get much higher than that in the food
That's
world,
high praise for sure.
It certainly is. Chef Joseph Black, good to have you here as always. Check him out on the North Shore, very close to Whole Foods. Big Bad Breakfast, their website, bigbadbreakfast.com, and we will be right back.